What is going on, everyone? I just want to say, you all who love platform fighters must donate to the Rivals of 2 Kickstarter. For sure, just no questions asked. For sure, this is going to be the next big platform fighting game. I think at some point in time, it's even going to surpass Super Smash Bros. Mechanically wise, I feel like it's already surpassed Smash Bros. Miles away, and just the gameplay by itself. But not just because it's a good game, but because the amount of rewards you get for backing up the Kickstarters for Rivals of Aether 2. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the rewards you'll get for donating to Rivals of Aether 2, but also going over just the game, how it looks, and what they're bringing to the game. That gives you a reason to want to back up the Kickstarter. We should start by how much money they fucking raised. This is insane. They've made Rivals of Aether 1, but as you can see, Rivals of Aether 2 is a whole entirely different game. Just take a look at the trailer. The character models, very beautiful. The combos are really nice. They were supposed to make a $200,000 goal, and they ended up making 500,000 plus more than goal. 11,000 backers. 9 days to go. So 9 days from posting this video. Make sure that you definitely back up the Kickstarter, right? So even if you decide to play this game later in the future, it's better to get it now. But just a little bit, let's explore, kind of look at the stretch goals here. So this is a group stretch goal. It all contributes to one big pile, and the bigger and the more that is backed up, the more stuff we will get for Rivals of Aether 2. So for example, we hit the 200,000K mark, so the game will launch on PC in 2024, right here. Launcher roster increased to 7 characters, so we're getting more characters as well added onto the roster when the game comes out. So when the game comes out, there's going to be a lot more characters. Pre-release tournament at Genesis X. I saw that tournament. If you didn't see this tournament, it is beautiful. It is pretty cool. The people are already insane in the game, and it barely even came out yet, right? Launch roster increased to 8 characters, 9 characters. Returning character, playable Genesis. So right now we have a question mark one, which is interesting. Right now we're getting a new character. So we're getting a roster of 8 characters for Rivals of Aether 2, which is a decent sized cast when it comes out, which I'm pretty excited about. And then you got this question mark one, which I'm not sure what it is. Obviously, probably meant to be some kind of surprise. It'll be something crazy that comes out here. Most likely, I'm thinking it might be like Clarin or something pretty cool here, hopefully. Clarin is everybody's favorite Rivals of Aether character, one of them. So, a skin unlock at 800K and 1 million. Launch roster increased to 10 characters. Ranked mode available at launch for 1.5. Oh man, I would love to have a ranked mode for Rivals of the Aether. This is definitely something I would love to do. But like I said, this is just like extra launch goals. So ranked mode, character tutorials, 2 million. Arcade mode, 2.5 million. I doubt we're gonna get down here. Lol. They're not even taking it serious. They're like, we're not gonna get to 4 million. It is like lol. So I'm glad they put ranked mode right here. I wish they kind of booted it up. I would love to have seen ranked mode for those competitive players out there, especially me. If you watch me play Smash Bros at all, I'm a big fan of that for sure. I wish they kind of bumped it up more, so we have a chance of getting this ranked mode. This is going to be hard to pull off, but like I said, this is why everyone should back up the Kickstarter if they have not. So you get all these exclusive rewards just for donating. We got all of this, right? And there is still more that we can get when the game comes out, and we're looking forward to that. The tournaments are going to be highly supported, as Dan said himself. He's supporting the competitive community for Rivals of Aether 2, unlike Nintendo could never do. So the chances of them actually having major tournaments with giant cash prizes in the future is going to be insane. That's why I'm actually really looking forward to it, and I'm ready to compete in Rivals of Aether 2. So these are the rewards I was talking about for Rivals of Aether 2. If you donate, what do you get out of it, right? So this is $5. You just get wallpaper, whatever. Not my recommendation. This is definitely something you just find on Google. But if you actually, some of the rewards consist of getting beta access to Rivals of Aether 2 or getting the game on release. So if you don't care about playing the beta version of Rivals of Aether 2, this $30 bundle is going to be great for you. Digital tier includes a digital copy of Rivals of Aether 2 on release, right? So that means that what if the game ends up being more than $30, which is going to be my guess. I don't think the game's going to be $30. I definitely think it's going to be way more than that. Probably I'm going to say $50 or $60 range. It is a game that could be worth $60 if people would actually buy. So if it is more than $30, you get a discount for when the game comes out, right? So my recommendation is definitely get your hands on this. I don't think Rivals of Aether 2 is going to be free to play. I don't know. But the biggest thing about these little bundles is that you get additional skins. And what I don't know is that if the skins would be released early on in the future, or if my guessing not, right? So you could be having an account with like limited edition character skins that nobody else can get their hands on, which is huge, right? So imagine you buy a Kickstarter, you get an exclusive skin, and everybody loves it, right? And when this Kickstarter does pass away, you're going to be one of the few people with that additional skin that nobody else has, right? So this is definitely something to keep track of. You've seen like crazy things like Fortnite guns and, you know, skins that you can't get in Fortnite anymore, and they end up being thousands of dollars. So even for the $30, you're going to get a early to bed Maple skin for Rivals 1, access to backer only development Discord channels and live streams, your name in the credits included as a backer, and digital wallpapers. So you get access to the game when it comes out, and then you get that additional skin and access to their Discord. So this is the one I recommend you get, the Aether Hero. This is here you get retro skins. I don't really like this skin that much. It's just kind of like neon green, whatever. But you get one for all of the characters. So you get a retro skin for all of the character cast, a digital copy of Rivals of Aether 2 on release, guaranteed access to closed beta testing weekends. Now this is the big thing, right? That I think you should get it. If you're trying to get good at the game, or you're trying to get access to the beta and play early, this is definitely something you can do, right? So beta testing on weekends, access while you're an Aether hero for that $50. Right, you know, you could definitely be a voice of the community. Definitely something you want to do if you're a fan, right? And then you get retro character skins for the whole launch cast, the entire launch cast. So some people might actually end up liking the retro skin, right? And so you're going to be having the retro skin for the entire cast, which is nice, right? So it doesn't matter who you play, you're going to have that retro skin. So you don't lose any rewards for upgrading, it just stacks on rewards, right? We're going to go try to keep it moving here because there is a lot. Digital collectors tier, so it adds this raster skin here. Digital copy Rivals 2 on release, vouchers for both digital OST albums on release, Kickstarter exclusive unique DLC with your personal backer number, the exclusive Kickstarter early bird raster skin, retro character skins for the whole cast, access to the blah blah blah. So in this one you get music, you get some additional music vouchers, and then you get the character skin right here. So you get a game box that holds a Rival of 2 USB preloaded with local online builds, 2 physical CDs for the OS2 album, 2 enamel pins, 2 character standees, and all digital rewards. So all digital rewards meaning everything here. You would get the raster skin, you would get this, you get everything back there, right? This is actually pretty good too. Imagine having an actual like physical copy of Rivals of Aether 2 as a USB, which I think is pretty cool. It does take up a USB slot, but you know, things could happen to your PC, and you know, you could potentially lose Rivals of Aether 2. I don't really know, but I just think having the physical cover of Rival of Aether 2 would be super cool. So that's something to look forward to. You can get a hoodie in this one. You get a hoodie, physical game pack, and all digital rewards. So this is just a hoodie. You get an additional hoodie, and that's really it. And then it goes from $250 to $350, and you just get every one of those plushies. So if you're a plushie fan, you're really a fan of Rivals, you can get all the nice little plushie characters. Limited edition vinyls. There you go. This is what I was looking for, because I knew there was more, right? Okay, so he got like $10,000 backers and shit. Obviously, not everyone's gonna do something like that, but dev tournament ticket. Meet the team online and play in monthly alpha events until release. All non-limited physical and digital rewards. You get all the physical and digital rewards for doing $2,000. You want to get a dev tournament ticket. $5,000 to get a skin in the game. Create your own skin within reason for your launch character, all non-physical limits. Okay, so you get your own personal skin if you donate $5,000. That is crazy, actually. Super backer, $10,000. Hand out the medals at the first finals. Oh wow, you hand out the medals and attend dinner with the team at the event. Participate in an 8-person backer-only special event with Dan. So you just play with the devs. $10,000, you guys can play with the devs and hand out the medals at the first finals and attend dinner. So a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, everyone isn't going to be, you know, doing $10,000, but I bet someone has. You know, someone has probably done $2,000, right? Something crazy. Big platform fighter that's kind of come out. It's kind of like failed on delivery, including Nickelodeon All-Stars, Multiverses, and you know, they have not delivered, and everyone just started rushing out platform fighters, right? Because Smash Bros said they were done, right? So all of a sudden these people just came out now and started doing this. But it's different with Rivals of Aether 2. They could have definitely rushed out Rivals of Aether 2 and have it released, but that definitely would have ruined their reputation. You know, they actually took the time and waited almost 2 years before actually even releasing anything, right? They technically didn't even release the beta yet. They have beta testing, but it's not really, you know, a beta pre-release. So I actually respect them for that. So I had a couple games that shut down that made me pretty sad because they released it too early, they weren't ready, and they ended up losing a lot of traction and a lot of players. We don't want something like this to happen to Rivals of Aether 2, right? And they're smart, they're gonna wait no matter, you know, they're going to wait and make sure that they put out a good product, right? So Rivals of Aether 2 is definitely something to look for. Everyone should back it up. Get those rewards, those early time rewards. It's definitely going to be worth it, right? We get more fighters, in-game exclusive rewards that you're probably not going to have access to ever again. So it's definitely going to be worth it doing this. So like I said, everyone that is interested in platform fighters and is ready to support this game is definitely what you got to do. Now I'll let Dan finish out the video.
At Aether Studios, we're a fully remote team that creates video games in our original world of Aether. With Rivals 2, our goal is to create the best tournament-level platform fighter.
Tournament-level platform fighter. Tournament-level platform fighter. He said it himself.
That both satisfies the masters of the genre and attracts new players into our community. We just got to let the public play for the first time at PAX West.
I wish I was there.
Overwhelmed by the positive feedback. Since 2020, we have invested over $2 million into Rivals 2. Our studio is fully committed to launching this game in 2024. We are at the last mile of development, and we're looking for your support to help us cross the finish line.
Dan started out as a Brawl Sonic player, which doesn't really give you the most faith in a platform fighter dev.
But like in the early days, Dan was there at every single tournament, running it. Like he would travel, he'd bring the setups. It was him and George every single time.
I feel like Aether Studios has done a really good job in hiring good people. Everyone is so passionate for the product they're creating. They are building the foundation for everything they want to create in the future. And that's how they did with Rivals 1. I know that's how they're going to do with Rivals 2.
Rivals of Aether was already really, really good. In terms of platform fighters, it's one of the most fun out there. The general skill level of characters and like expression that you can do just feels very unique.
All the things that I think Rivals 1 is amazing at, Rivals 2 does 10 times better. Awesome combination of Melee's difficult mechanics and what makes Melee so interesting with the ease of access of Rivals and the uniqueness of Rivals. The game's cool.
I have really high hopes for this game.
I have never believed in platform fighter more than Rivals 2, just straight up.
The jump from 2D to 3D was huge, and it has allowed us to expand the gameplay in ways that would have been difficult with our original art style. The game is already incredibly fun to play locally, with a ton of new mechanics.
Wave dashing.
We're confident in the gameplay experience we have built so far, and can't wait for you to try it for yourself, but there's still more to do.
That's why we're completely overhauling our online infrastructure. We're moving to server-based online matches that are powered by SnapNet, a rollback netcode solution built by High Horse Entertainment. We were blown away by what SnapNet was able to do in our testing, and we can't wait to deliver best-in-class online play in Rivals 2. To integrate this system, we need more engineering power. We take online play seriously and know that it's an important element to support our competitive community. We have a lot of cool ideas to put.
So as you can see too, they're really focusing on online, you know? So I used to do online Smash tournaments, and that was painful. Sometimes I'd be playing a zoning character against Wi-Fi, you know, and it was one of the worst things ever. So they're actually looking to fix this, right? And they're actually dedicated to tackling all the problems that Smash Bros. Didn't.
Push online competition past what the genre's seen so far. But these features require engineers, testing, and live operations. With your support, we're looking to hire 5 engineers as soon as possible. All 5 jobs are fully remote and currently up at etherstudios.com. If you know any programmers who'd be a good fit, please send them our way.
We're building Rivals 2 to be a game that lasts for a long time. Skins and other cosmetics will be the lifeblood of the game's ongoing development. We'll be releasing new skins year-round in order to maintain server costs.
Year-round skins. We will always get... They'll do exclusive skins that you can buy. Year-round skins. So they'll always be releasing new skins for characters. And that will pretty much keep the servers up and obviously make them a little profit. They need to make money for the work they put through, right?
Grow the game over time.
So that's a cool thing too. Smash Bros didn't do shit like that. Smash Bros, they got a skins and that's it. It was there forever, right? There was never going to be a new exclusive skin, which I don't get. right? And this game is actually going to have different skins that you can buy. That is definitely something I am looking forward to.
We are extremely grateful to everyone who helped make us who we are today.
So yeah, it just seems like they're actually very passionate about their game. They're excited about making it, and they're generally going to tackle the major issues that every other platform fighter was having. So definitely support this group in Rivals of Aether 2. It's going to be the next big platform fighter game. I plan on making content and competing in Rivals of Aether 2. And I went ahead and backed up the Kickstarter as an Aether hero. I am an Aether hero. If you plan on buying the game anyway, back up the Kickstarter. If you plan on buying the game and playing it at some point, get the Kickstarter. You can just get the game on release, right? And it supports the cause and gets you additional rewards, so you might as well, right? So go ahead, back the project. I'll go ahead and link the Kickstarter down in the description below. And please continue to support me as I become a Rivals of Aether 2 YouTuber. I'll be covering some different stuff as well. But this is one of the things that I do want to go over. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please come join me when I release another video. Thank you.